So we've reached our first dive spot. It's called Something Special. You've got these little yellow buoys all the way around the coast, and this one's supposed to be good for snorkeling.
Yay, snorkeling! Hello and welcome to Bonaire, which is an island all about diving.
Yeah, the whole place is basically a marine park. You can't anchor anywhere, you just take a buoy, but it's fantastic.
It is, and for the first time since we arrived in the Caribbean, I think we're on holiday. I hope you like the film. Coming up, a beautiful downwind sail from Grenada to Bonaire. The pink salt flats in the south of the island, and I mean pink. And snorkeling in an aquarium. We've never seen so many colourful fish.
So that's it, we're off, back sailing. It's a relief, I think, to be back sailing, and in some ways difficult to leave this place. There's still people in trouble here and people that need help, but we've done what we can, I think, and yeah, time to carry on and actually get out and do a bit of sailing. What do you think about getting going?
Oh yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, we need to get going. We need to go somewhere new, I think. And Bonaire is a fantastic place, so really pleased we're going there. One small thing though, I think it might take us 3 days, not 2. Just saying, that's what the chart seems to be suggesting. So we'll see how long it takes, how fast we go, I guess. We've been anchored in Grenada's secret harbour longer than we planned. It's lovely, and many cruisers stay here all season. But for us, the 390-mile trip to Bonaire is just what we need. The reef-lined coast of the island is a protected marine park, so we'll be looking to take a buoy there for a week. But first, we have to get sailing. A little rocky at first with wind and swell, and with the breeze coming from behind, we plan to pole out. Once it stops rolling.
Yeah, that's all right, maybe a bit more. So going well with the pole out. Not going dead downwind, it's not the fastest way for us. The orca thing that I did recently, if you've seen that, you know, it learns the polars of the boat. So we know for us, this is a faster way. We're doing 8 or 9 knots at the moment. We've got some current with us at the moment, which is quite nice. There's always a westerly current in this area. It is an interesting area as well. I'm going to show you on the iPad and put up Navionics, and you'll see we are just sort of jibing our way down here. I'm going to open it up because on the way there's these places. These are all Venezuelan islands. Unfortunately, we are not insured to go to Venezuela, and we've already done our risky non-insured bit going into the hurricane zone, so we don't really want to tempt fate and go into there. But it looks fantastic, really interesting. It's been an area that cruisers haven't gone to in recent years because Venezuela's not supposed to be safe, but at the moment people are saying it is there, so it's really tempting to do it. But yeah, we're not insured, so we're not doing that. So we are carrying on to Bonaire, but we're not sure of the exact time. We're trying to get there in daylight, but it looks like we might not do that. We might be after dark, so we might just pop in here. Look, this last one of the Venezuelan islands, this one here, or the one before actually, I think, yeah, this one here. There's a sort of nice easy little anchorage to get into. It's deserted. We could just go in there and anchor for a night with no problem at all, hopefully. Have a little bit of a swim and carry on in daylight. So yeah, I'm sort of rather hoping we the timing doesn't work out and we get to stop there, because I think it'd be really nice.
But these are just plans. In the event the wind drops and 2 days turn into 4. Slow sailing. But as it turns out, slow is a perfect speed to catch fish. Just as we spot the kite surfers on the southern coast of Bonaire. Time for a celebratory dinner.
Okay, so my favourite way to do the mahi dorado, whatever you want to call it, is just pan fried with some, it's a mixture of cornstarch and flour. Cornstarch makes it a bit crispy, and if you want it sort of crispy a little bit. So we're going to serve this with just what we had, which is some coleslaw. So we've got some cabbage, we had some celery and some carrots. I like to sort of mix it up. I mean, the good thing about coleslaw is you can put anything in you like in it. So things like pak choy, all that sort of stuff goes in there really well. All sorts of different things I usually put in if I've got it. Lots of coriander, parsley, that sort of stuff. Got some roast potatoes, which I always put some garlic and onions in with when you put them in the oven. And then, yeah, this just needs a minute more. And I'll serve this up, take it outside. Absolutely amazing place this. Look at this water. Absolutely beautiful turquoise colour. And we're right close to the shore. It's a wide angle lens, but I mean we're literally less than 100 metres from the shore there. And you can see further up there, that's a cruise liner, because it drops down to about, I don't know, 200 metres, 300 metres just offshore here. It gets really, really deep. So we're sort of just on the edge of the reef. It's absolutely brilliant. So we were about to just go off and have a little look around in the dinghy, do a little bit of snorkeling and stuff, but this is our battery for our Ep121. We got some water in it. I don't know how. It's not working though. So I think we're going to have to get an alternative method of transport.
I'm gutted. I really like the electric engine, and I hope that Ep121 can, I don't know, we can get another one, maybe when we get to Aruba.
Yeah, I'm sure we can. I mean, it's just the battery, so it's getting hold of another battery in some way. But I think in the meantime, we're going to have to bite the bullet and go and get a gas outboard. They sell 2 strokes here. So there's a 9.8 Toshiba, was that what we found? No. Tohatsu. Yeah. Tohatsu. Seems okay. It's light enough just about. I mean, it's not like this, so it's going to be much more difficult. But it will let us sort of have that range, because there's an island over here, other places we can go and dive. So I know there's an upside.
There is. I know.
And we will fix this. We will get another one, another battery, so we can use this most of the time. So I think, you know, it'd be the best of both worlds if we can have this going, and almost all the time we'll use this, and only when we need to go to long distances we'll stick the big heavy gas on. Yeah?
Okay. Will I be able to lift it?
Probably not.
No.
I mean, it's light for, you know, for two, because it's a two-stroke, but still not great.
Okay.
Anyway, should we go and have a little swim? Because it's lunchtime, so we can't go and shop at the moment. Everything's closed.
Yeah, I mean, we're right on the shelf here.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
So it should be really
you can
good.
See, yeah, darker water that side, the colour of the water this side. So yeah, I think straight off the boat we can go down and see what we can see on the edge of the reef.
Okay.
Let's do it.
It's like swimming in a massive aquarium with coral reefs that have evolved over millions of years. Amazing.
One thing about having crystal clear water though, there's no hiding just how much growth there is on the bottom. Having the Blue 3 does make this job so much easier though. Time to put the camera down and go and do some scraping.
Luckily for us, there is a budget marine Chandler's just inshore from where we are, so it doesn't take long for Steve to pick up our new outboard. Blimey, that was quick.
Very quick, yeah. Have one in stock, go for your lift back.
Oh really?
Yeah,
You wanted a two-stroke, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I mean, 4-stroke's just too heavy, so yeah, it's better. It's not so green, but we won't be using it very much. We'll use the electric one once since we've got that back up and running, and just have this as and when we need it. But yeah, it's good. I even got myself a new fishing tackle box. Suddenly $40 for a fishing box didn't seem like much when you spent £2,000 on it. $2,000 is what it was. So yeah, I think it's had to be done, so let's get it fitted.
Okay. Oh my God, that looks heavy. For the record, it isn't heavy. I'm just being a wimp. And already I can see the advantage of being able to go longer distances.
A little pump with the thingy, first time you start it, just get some fuel through. Shouldn't need any choke, I don't think. Wow. Here. More noisy, so yeah, sit forward. You can only use half throttle because it's running it in.
Okay.
It might be a bit smoky, but double the amount of oil. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Play with the trim a little bit. It was going a bit. My nose upwards.
Enough though, isn't it?
Well, no, you want to be on the plane, so with a bit more throttle and more on the plane, but I won't do that until we run through.
Past the cafes and the cruise ship, we take a trip to a water village to the south of the island. A maze of colourful houses and hotels connected by bridges. And you can see the Dutch heritage here, which is prevalent throughout the island. It is a real cultural mix. The place has a nice feel to it.
So the disadvantage of having the new gas engine is it's not lovely and quiet like our other one.
No, it's quite noisy, so you may not be able to hear us very well, but we are going up to the 1,000-step dive site.
Well, it's a couple of dive sites further down that we wouldn't be able to get to with the other engine, so that's the advantage. And also we're going to stop by at the marina because you can get rid of rubbish there, they told us, and that's quite a long way down as well. So yeah, we can have a sort of a proper trip round, with a
We
fast
can.
dinghy.
Yep.
Go on then.
Okay.
The west coast of Bonaire is one massive dive site, with markers for particularly good spots all along it.
So we've reached our first dive spot. It's called Something Special. You've got these little yellow buoys all the way around the coast, and this one's supposed to be good for snorkeling.
Good place to start.
Cookies in this jar that I'll take it too far. Now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land. Like a fish on land. Must be hell, no more cookies in this jar. Did I take it too far? Now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land. I was getting lost in the quicksand. Take it too far, now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land. Like a fish on land.
A trip to Bonaire wouldn't be complete without a road trip, and there are plenty of options.
So this is what we've hired to get around. It's not very powerful, but it's pretty flat here. It's a Dutch island, so you'd expect that, I suppose.
Well, it's certainly flat down in the south by all these salt plains, and it's just such a good way to travel. I think we were thinking about getting bikes, but I'd be knackered by now, so
Yeah, it's a
much
bit hot.
better.
It's a bit hot for bikes. You get the breeze. It's nice.
This is what we have come to see. The vast salt pans are pink because of the rosy bacteria that live in the water. And that's why the flamingos, which eat the shrimp, which eat the bacteria, are also pink. The pyramids of salt piled up are part of an industry that has dominated the trade in salt in this region for the past 3 centuries. It's easy to see the whole island in a day by scooter, and that's with plenty of stops. As we pass the rudimentary Dutch windmills of the colonial era, there's a reminder that back in the day, salt production was carried out by slaves. And these are the slave huts they lived in. A dormitory of sorts for workers who stayed here during the week and went back home to their village at weekends.
Not very big, are they?
Good sea view though.
Today, the island is a mixture of wildlife and tourism. Donkeys meander along the roads. Flamingos are protected to wander about wherever they like. And if you want to learn to kite surf, this is the place to come. But be warned, it's more difficult than it looks. Really, this guy's an expert. But the entertainment doesn't stop here. Remember I said Bonaire was a marine park? It's also a nature reserve to protect all the wildlife here, including the most precious of all, the flamingos. Graceful, majestic, and quite funny. Here he is, straining water through his bill, trapping shrimp and other small crustaceans to eat. Hours of fun. Yeah, it was lovely just watching the flamingos. I could do that all day. In fact, we did do that all day. That's pretty much what we did.
Yeah, they're flinging their heads around. Like, I haven't seen other flamingos do that. They're very strange. They look slightly demented. And they weren't standing on one leg like normal flamingos.
No, they weren't. They did a lot of stomping. There's a lot of feeding going on there, stomping to get the shrimp to come to the surface. Yeah, it's great.
There's obviously a lot of good stuff in this water here. I mean, it's so red. We've seen these salt pants before with a slight tinge of pink, but these things are... It was just incredibly red. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah,
it was totally lovely. In fact, the whole island just takes me by surprise. It's just lovely. But we are on our way now to Curacao, where we'll be able to anchor. So we'll stay there for a little bit longer and do some boat jobs and get our engine sorted. What do you think?
Well, if we can get something delivered, a new battery delivered for the propulsion, yeah, that would be good. But actually, I think Curacao, because we'll be staying in this big inland water called Spanish Waters, so I think it's actually going to be useful to have the petrol engine again, so we can whiz around. We always thought that when we got to the Caribbean, we might need that range, and it's certainly very useful here. To get to places to do all this this diving has been great, but you can do it from land. I mean, one of the odd things about this place is that a lot of people, they don't go on dive boats at all. They get in a car and drive around and then just walk to the dive spots because they're all literally 10 metres from the shore. Aren't
and
they?
Some of the best snorkeling, at least, is quite close to the shore, isn't it? Because massive fish and really beautiful colours. I mean, just every time you think you've seen the most amazingly perfect fish, there's another one that's even more amazingly beautiful.
Big angelfish and a barracuda we had today. It's very good.
No,
so we've enjoyed it here. So I hope we're going to get some more good diving in other islands along here. But as you say, Curacao next, and a few more boat jobs. Catch up with the boat jobs.
Yes, we'll be on our way soon. So thank you very much to our patrons. Thank you very much to our subscribers, and thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching.